me. This is either F102, well, me. I've decided to start collections of different things. Let me just check something. It's working, oh, I was a bit concerned then. Okay, I'm gonna do games in about a week's time. I decided I would also do CD collection because I have a lot of CDs and I'm going to be buying CDs a lot now. So I want to get started with CDs before it gets too crazy and have about 1,000. So I don't have quite many of them, about, I don't know. I haven't counted bars to count, but I have quite a few piles, so let's get on with it, okay? First of all, I have my 5 Series album right there. Oh yeah, Hi-Fi Serious. I don't know if you noticed that. I like, I don't know, about 6 songs, so it's like an average album. And then I have Better Off With Him from the second album, Single, which came recently. I ordered it from, Amazon, yeah. Amazon, I ordered it from Amazon. Cheap, but I have it, so I have all the A I need, that's all I really care for. So that's my A collection that I'm done. Okay, this is not going to be in any order, I'm just going to do it. I also ordered this recently, Aiden Conviction album, which I think is the second album, yes. And I've ordered the first album, but it hasn't come on its way. And I'll be buying the knives sometime in the future. Okay, AFI, Miss Murder, the only album I care for. And I only care for 4 songs, so it's not really much of an album. Miss Murder album, right, yeah. Oops, not Miss Murder. Thinking of the wrong thing here, December Underground. Miss Murder's a single song, which actually, one of the songs I actually like. It came today, not today, but recently, and it's got some cracks on it, but it was a second hand. But I don't care, as long as it plays. Okay, next one is a sealed CD, which came recently. I ordered a bunch of Ace CDs, 14 to be exact. 3 haven't come yet though. The Afters is still sealed, where I get to review in each CD, which I will do sometime. I'll unseal this, but until then, that's all I can really say about Afters at the moment. Okay, next up is Alistair. I've recently got these 2 CDs, the albums 1 and 2. Not much to say. I prefer this album to the first album. I recently heard I heard the album a long time ago actually. I don't know what year. It was quite a long time ago. And I've only just recently heard this album. It's actually quite shitty compared with the second album, but there's still some good songs on there, and they cover a Backstreet Boys song. I Want It That Way. Okay, up next is Alien Ant Farm. I used to have this CD, but then it died, so I got it replaced recently, just like all the other ways. I've ordered the second album, or is it the one before, I don't know, the Truant album, and sometime I'll get the third album. Okay, here is one where I've got 3 CDs for. The band All Time Low. I have the first 2, I don't know, what I would call proper albums, and then I have VP, Put Up or Shut Up. So I have 3 CDs of All Time Low. I got that quite a bit ago, but that one was actually very recent, and that one was recent-ish, I guess. I have quite a lot of A's, if you can tell. Okay, let me get to them at the end. Okay, All American Rejects. I've had that album for a very long time. That's my favourite album. I like just about every song. I think it's just Night Drive acoustic. Am I even bothered about the original? I don't know. But apart from that, the album is pretty good. It's actually a good album. Cracks at the top, but I don't give a damn as long as it works. And these 2 I've ordered recently, the first album and the third album. So, which I don't think are as good as the second album. Okay, moving up to to a C. Academy is the first album, which is probably my oldest CD I have, I think. And because you can tell it's the oldest CD, it's come apart. When I first got this CD, I would play it all the time. The third album has been ordered, so it should be on its way soon. I don't really know it much, so I guess I'll hear it sometime. I have Anne Boleyn, Never Take Friendship Personal. I like about 4 albums. This is the only one I've currently got. But I'll be getting them soon because it's A. Now I'm a freshman. I have the Juliet album. Well, it's not Juliet, but Under the Radar. But I think it's most known for Juliet. I actually heard the song Juliet like ages ago, but I only recently got it. And then I got the album after that, which yeah, you don't really know much about. Okay, the other two are females. The first one is Asher's Their Guilty Pleasure, and I like nearly every song apart from there's 2 songs which I'm not bothered about, so it's quite a successful CD. And the other one is Ali and AJ, 2 albums. I prefer Into the Rush. Well, not the last 2 songs, but yeah. Okay, that's all my A's. Let me check time. Okay, I can continue now. Now we're on to B. Now I do like a lot of B music, but I don't have much CDs with B. In fact, currently I only have 4, so it's not. I did used to have more, but I don't know. I always used to be very careless with CDs and lose them, and they end up just being a disc. But now I'm starting to collect them more. I mean, I have 3,000 more songs on my iTunes, which I think it's nearly coming up to 4,000 now. And I'm wanting to get it all on CDs. That's why I'm going to do CD collections. So, we'll just get on with Boys Like Girls. I think it's just called Boys Like Girls album. I've had that quite a while, but not as long as some. I have 2 Born for Soup albums. I did used to have another one, but I think it just died. I think it was a copy of an album. It wasn't the actual version. So I want to get the actual version. And Boys Car, a band that nobody really knows about. I must have got it for $8.99 HMV. Wow. I think this is an old CD. Don't know if it's an old as Academy is, but it's a very old CD. Okay, C currently is 2 CDs. A is actually got the most at the moment because like I'm trying to collect A more. So I did used to have another CD because I've got one Carol album, just called Carol. And I used to have Chroma, but I don't know what happened to that. I was very careless with CDs. And also I have Crossfade! Hard rock, alternative metal band. And this is an old CD. I've had this quite a while too. Now on to D. Okay, D. After D, I'll check time again. Okay, D. I have 2 different people currently. I like more music than just 2, but this is all I currently have. Very different with music with what I've got. I'll just say first of all with 2 Demi albums. When the 3rd one comes out, I won't be getting it. I'm not into R&B or any of that shit. I like different music, but I hate R&B and hip hop and pop dance shit and like that. And then the other 2 are the first 2 Dead Poetic albums. I did have the other one, but I don't know where it's gone. It's a big shame, seeing as Paralytic was an awesome song. Okay, let me check time. Still got a bit of time, still can do some of this. Okay, now we're on to E. I have 3 E CDs. So some of these won't be as much, but then some will be more. Okay. These 3 are very different to each other. So first of all, I'm going to go with the X's, a hard rock band. I've had the X's for a long time. I used to have the other two albums, but again, I don't know what happened with them. But eventually I will re-get them and show you that I've got them again. And Every Avenue, just go with it. As you can tell, it's not the best CD. I think it's falling apart, but as long as the CD works, that's all that bothers me. If it was completely falling to bits, like, I don't know, even worse than that, then maybe I would try and get it better. And then the Emily Osment EP, which just seems to be taking forever and ever and ever for her album to come out. Okay, the final one of this pile is F, and I have Fall Boy's first album. And by just having this doesn't mean that I just like Fall Boy old. I know the first 3 albums, but I only have number 1 currently. And I have FM Static, which is a Christian pop punk band. First 2 albums, there's 3 albums. I have first 2, so oops, I better not just start blocking the screen. This took time again. Okay, we may have enough time to do H. Okay, how many H's have I got? That's probably enough for that. Okay, I'm gonna do this first. Hoobastank. I have 4 albums, so I have all the albums that I need. You know, does that even show them all? I don't know, but I have album 1 to 4. Don't need Grace Hits. I'm not going to bother about getting Grace Hits if I have all the albums. I'm not a true nerd with that. I don't have to buy every single CD of theirs going. Happy only in America. That doesn't even work on iTunes. What on earth is that? Why is there a CD that doesn't work on iTunes? I have no idea, and it's pretty shitty album. I don't know why I got it. I mixed it with one album, and yeah, I have an album with like 2 songs. Hey Monday, Hold On Tight album. Good album. Hot Nelson, first album. I actually like all the Hot Nelson albums, but this is the only one I currently have. Although number 4 isn't as good as the first 3. And then Hannah Montana 2, Me, Miley Cyrus soundtrack. I think this will be a bit for this part. Don't you? Yeah, so see you next time with the second part.